Alright, what's up guys? I just thought we would make a Valorant agent tier list video because back when I played Rainbow Six Siege I did a Rainbow Six Siege agents tier list and that video did quite well and you guys seem to like it, so I just thought that now that since I mainly play Valorant I'll just do a Valorant video. So anyway, let's get into the tier list then. So first we have Breach. Breach is definitely annoying to play against. His flashes are hard to dodge. And he's got other abilities that are also pretty strong. So I'll probably put him in like maybe a B plus A minus, kind of in between A and B basically. As for Brimstone, I'll put him in A as well, because his smokes last a solid amount of time. His stim beacon is alright though, it's been nerfed, because he used to have more than one. And his molly lasts a good amount of time as well, and does a good amount of damage. So yeah. I'm also going to put Omen with Brimstone. Because like them two are pretty similar, except like I'll put maybe Omen a tiny bit lower, but not quite B level. It'll probably be like a B plus. Just because Omen's got less smokes, and his abilities are less team based. As for Cypher, I'm gonna have to put him in D. Like you could disagree with me, but like his camera can be shot out instantly, so it's pretty rubbish, and his trips can easily be countered. You can shoot them out or just like avoid them. And also his smokes are kind of alright. And it's just like he's only good on certain maps, like maybe Icebox and like a couple others. Like he's really limited and he's not that great. So I'm gonna put him in the worst tier, in D tier. I'm gonna put Jet in S, even though Jet's been nerfed numerous times. Just because her dashes are great for entering. She's got smokes as well, which like no other duelist has apart from Phoenix if you count his wall. And Phoenix is also really good, by the way, but we are going to rate him in a second. And Jet's ult is really strong like always, and yeah, it's just overall great for pushing and entering and just playing for the team. And same with Phoenix. I'm going to put him in S as well actually, because he's like slept on so much. He's really underrated because his flashes are difficult to dodge. He can heal himself, which only Reyna can do as well as a duelist character. And he's got like a good wall ability which can like create different angles and stuff like that. So he's really great for the team, he's great for himself. He's good for entering as well, so I'll put him in S. Raze I'm going to put in A. She's definitely good for movement. With her satchels, it's really hard to hit her when she's mid-air and stuff like that. You'd have to be really good at the game to be able to hit her. As for ult and grenade though, they are kind of easy to dodge, but it does depend on the situation and it does depend on the player. So overall I'm going to say she's great, she's an A. Sage is the most versatile agent. She can be good on any map. It's just a heal though. A heal can only heal one person at a time, and also it's got like a big cooldown, like maybe 40 or 45 seconds, which is like a lot, especially when a Valorant round is like a minute and a half. So like that's pretty tough. So I'm gonna put her in B, and her wall as well. Her wall can be shot out instantly, if it's placed instantly, that is. But it can still be shot out really fast, so it's not that great, unless you're Grim, of course. But we aren't gonna get them in our matches anytime soon. Anyway, so I'm gonna put in B. His ult can be dodged quite easily, but it does depend on the situation and it does depend on the player who's playing the Sova. His recon dart can be shot out instantly as well, but it does make for good lineups. And his drone is good as well. His drone's probably like the best util he's got, except it has like a flight kind of. It's got limited time that you can use it in the air. As for Viper, I'm gonna put her in A, because her smokes are great, hard to counter, unless you've got a KO, which I'm gonna rate in a second. And yeah, she's good. Her mollies do a good amount of damage and last a good amount of time, same as Brimstone's. As for KO, I'm gonna actually put him in C, because his ult is pretty much useless, because like it only affects like heavy ability based characters like Killjoy and Viper, right? And yeah, like his ult, like he can get revived, but like you aren't gonna be able to revive him in many situations. And his flashes can be dodged very, very easily, and so and same with the grenade as well, that can be avoided really easily as well. So he's kind of useless. As for Reyna, I will put her in S, but like her flashes are the worst out of any flash character because they can be shot and they're also limited by the range. And also her abilities are selfish in the sense that they like don't help the team like at all. It's all kind of like personal aid. So I'm gonna put her in maybe an A or even like a B. Actually, I'll put her in B, even though like more like a B plus. But yeah, I'll put her in B. As for Killjoy, I'm also gonna put her in B because her swarms and her alarm bot are both very strong. But then her turret and her ult are only good in like certain situations and on certain maps. So I might be a bit harsh here, but I'm gonna put her in B. So as for Sky, I'm gonna put her in A because like even though her flashes are easy to dodge, it is very dependent on the person who's playing Sky and also the situation and the angles. And her wolf is really good and really annoying to go against, and also the ult is solid. So yeah, and also her heal is really good. She can heal the whole team at once, so that's really useful. I'm gonna put Yara in C. He's probably got the best flashes out of any kind of flashing agent, but then like all his other abilities are like pretty much useless unless you're like a master of Yara, because like I don't think Yara's in meta anymore, because all the old strats you could do like flash and then TP, they don't really work anymore, especially against like the higher ranked players. So he is pretty much useless for the team as well. As for Astra, I'm going to put her in C as well, because she's not that great, and it would take like a really good Valorant player to like make her good, as in like to make her viable, because like yeah she can be good, but she just isn't. It really depends on the person who's playing her. As for Chamber, I will put him in S because he's a really good he's a really good agent, but because he's been nerfed so much, I'll put him in like a A plus. I'll put him in the front of A because he's really strong, but he's been nerfed so much that he's a bit weaker than what he used to be. Then we got Neon. Neon's like Reyna. The abilities don't really help the team that much. But she is pretty good for entrying if you're fast enough, but in the higher ranks she doesn't really work as well as she would in lower ranks like maybe silver or gold. So I'm gonna leave her in B, but like a kind of middle B type area. She's like mid. As for Fade, I'm gonna put her in A because her dogs are very good at blinding. They are annoying to dodge. And also all her other abilities like the eye to reveal is very good in a lot of situations. And as for the ult, it's great on tight maps as well, so it's good at like also good at doing a retake on defense. So she's overall a strong character. Anyway, tell me in the comments what you think of the tier list and how it can be improved, and you can give me a rating if you want. But anyway, peace out guys, and have a good day.